Alright, it's Sunday, and you guys know what that means. It's time to meal prep, baby. Not bad. Hey friends, so I wish meal prepping was really that easy, but it's not. So today's Sunday and I'm going to show you behind the scenes how my salads are actually made. So step number one, let's prepare the quinoa, baby. Alright, so making quinoa is really easy. It's basically 1 unit of quinoa to 2 units of water, right? So today I'm going to be doing 1 cup of quinoa and 2 cups of water. So check this out. Next we need the water to boil, and once we get it to a boil, we'll turn it down to low and set the timer for 20 minutes. Alright, so things are boiling. Looking good. So next thing, like I said, turn it down to low. Put the lid on this bad boy. And let us set this timer to 20 minutes. Alright, let's see how it goes. Right, so one thing that I did want to mention to you all today is that this recipe will be for 6 wonderful meal prep salads. And I eat one each and every weekday for lunch, so they're pretty good, and as you can tell, maybe, I'm pretty fit, so they're good for you, alright? Eat some salads, people. So, quinoa is done. Let's start with that. Check this out, guys. Beautiful quinoa. So, basically, how I always do this, at least, is I split the quinoa into 6 and put it in all 6 containers. So let's do that. I was just using a half-cup measuring utensil to divide up the quinoa, and that was the first time I did that, and it worked out pretty good, pretty fast too. Alright guys, I forgot something. Forgot my apron. How could I forget my apron, guys? A pink apron is very necessary for this kind of work because making salads is a dirty job, right? But somebody's got to do it. So, the next thing we'll want to do is grab our trusty 50-50 salad blend. You can use spring mix, whatever. Open that up. And distribute about 2 handfuls per container. Alright, easy peasy. Now next up, we have apples. Now, what I'm going to do with these apples is I'm going to wash them. Make sure to wash them, especially if you've been sticking in the oven for some reason. And then I'm going to chop them up and divide them evenly among 6 containers. So let's do this. Alright, so here's how I cut them so you guys can see.
Bam! Split it, bam. Yeah, this is a little weird piece, right? Cut off these little pieces, and bam! Trash.
Now you're all good here. And we do that with each of them. So now, chopped it a half into 4 sections. Grabbed another little one of these edge pieces. Chopped it in another 4 pieces. That's one. Do that for all of them. Alright, problem is now I have 4 pieces. I think I started out with like 5 apples. So, gotta figure out how much of each piece goes in each of these. Screw that. I'm just gonna chop them all up and give like little handfuls each. Make it much quicker, you know? Efficiency. That's the name of the game. Much quicker, right? Alright, so next up, we got kale. Yum, yum, yum. So, for the kale, what we're going to do is basically put in one of these here fancy spinner guys, chop it up, just get the leaves, and split it among 6 containers again. I think you guys are getting a pattern here. Fun fact about kale, if you guys have ever read the great book, How Not to Die, this stuff is freaking amazing for you. You'll live until like 200 if you eat this stuff, alright? So, you know, munch munch. Let's go. So, chopped up some of the kale. Next step is to wash it in the sink, spin this thing dry, and then I do about 2 handfuls of kale per container. Awesome. All right, so next thing we're going to do is cut up these oranges and put them in each one of these containers. And you guys are going to need a spoon, all right? Trust me on this. I'm going to show you a little trick. It's going to be magical. All right, so what you saw me do is score the orange, right? So kind of slice it barely in half. Get just the outer skin, right? Don't get the actual orange. Next thing you're gonna do is want to take your spoon, shove that bad boy under the skin, and just go around, baby. Just go around, just go around. The orange peel will start coming right off. Awesome, right? Pull that part, bam. Pull that apart, bam, peeled orange, beautiful. Bet you don't know a faster way to do that. Now we're gonna do that with all 3 oranges. sometimes look at this weird hard nub on the orange, and the way I take it out is I just use my mouth and like basically pull it out. Watch. Look at that. Chop them up, and let's get going. All right, this one I'm gonna do some math. So we have 4, 6 containers.
Let's see, I'm gonna chop these up into 4 pieces. So 4 of these, that's 16. There's 6 minutes, 6, 12.
2 and a little bit more can go in each container. So just chop them up, save all the halves. So put half in each container. That's what I'm gonna do. Then wash. Next up, carrots. I only got 4, so I'm just gonna chop them up, put them each. I think you get the idea. Done with those. Next, one of the final steps we need to do is, all right, so you're gonna need about 6 pieces of paper towel. And what you're gonna do is put each paper towel on a salad right there. So, here we go. 1 salad, 2 salad, 3 salad, 4 salad, 5 salad, 6 salad. Forgot about one of these carrots in the oven. Ah. Alright, next up is going to be nuts. So you're going to want little plastic bags about yay big. What is that? I don't know, 5 inches by about 5 inches. Two handfuls of nuts in each bag. Alright, so since I eat these salads over the week, right, I use these paper towels to absorb the moisture. Sometimes there's some evaporation that happens from all the fruits and whatnot, and it can get a little gross if you don't use this paper towel. And also, I put the nuts in a plastic bag because there's going to be moisture in there, and then you don't want to eat soggy nuts. You hear me? Soggy nuts, no one wants to eat those things. So, yeah, let's put them in and finish up. There you go. Done. Almost forgot one of the most important parts of making bomb salads. Cleaning up your mess. Alright. Let's do it. Y'all thought I forgot, didn't you? I'd never forget. Smash that subscribe button if you guys like this content, please. Helps out the channel. Thanks very much, and hope you enjoy your salads.